أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here. How are you all? Come on, make use of the chat box, inshallah. Let's keep this an engaging session. How are you all? Alhamdulillah. So, yes, sisters and brothers, we are into the Alhamdulillah, I'm good as well, yes, sisters and now. Alhamdulillah. So, we are into the day 8 of this course, right? Subhanallah. 7 days have passed by and we are heading on to the 8th day of the session. And today we are going to learn so many concepts on business, inshallah ta'ala. So whenever you're entering into the business fields and you will be getting your very first client or into a business, something that represents about a business is a business card and something like that. Inshallah, we're going to head on to those topics, inshallah, in today's session. So I just welcome you all to the day 8 of this course. And inshallah, let's begin. Let's move ahead with the rectification of intentions. Let's all rectify our intentions that we are going to do this. We're going to learn the skill, learn this ability, learn this talent for the sake of Allah, so that we can serve the deen of Allah, or we can pursue a career through this and earn rizq halal, which will be a means of rewards for us, inshallah ta'ala. And yes, sisters and brothers, anything and everything, we have to begin with the name of Allah, so that Allah blesses the work that we are doing, right? So to gain Allah's blessings or barakah in our affairs, we have to start with the name of Allah, saying Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Come on, let's begin with the right intentions, with the name of Allah into this journey, and let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with our smart devices. Yesterday, we had learned so many tips and tactics how to earn through this Canva skills, right, dear sisters and brothers? So yesterday we learned how to make our own presentations. If you are a teacher, if you are a professional, or if you're a student, then how to get the presentations done. So this was the presentations that we had designed in yesterday's class, right? So we had designed beautiful presentations on our own. See some of the steps like this we have added, and then we created a beautiful presentation out of it. So this was also the presentation that we prepared. So this was also the presentation slide that we made in yesterday's class. Also, I showed you how to make, what do we say, this one. What is this called? It is called transitions, right? Yes, we also learned how to add a transition between the slides, right? Do you all remember, dear sisters and brothers? And also, dear sisters and brothers, I told you how to just get this into the PPT format or into the PDF formats, right? Subhanallah. So we learned how to make our own presentation slides. We learned how to add the transitions between it, how to just make our own without any making use of any templates. We just learned how to make it from the scratch, right? See how beautiful we made it, right? So, and this one also, we made use of the color palettes to change the colors and just make it into the masterpiece, right? So these were some of the presentations that we had designed in yesterday's class. See, and then we had just learned how to get the resumes. Resumes are usually the same thing. We just have to add the qualifications and more to that, and we just have to change whatever is there. It's actually filled up with the text, right? Resumes are filled up with the textual matter more than the anything else. So you don't have much work with the elements or something like that for the resumes or the CVs. You just have to have the good what we say, the writing skills. That's all over there, right? So then we learned how to prepare the certificates. Also, we had seen it from the templates as well. Then this was an important aspect that we had covered in yesterday's class. Do you all remember? Have you done this work for yourself, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all type in yes if you all have started with preparing one for yourself? I just want you all to do one worksheet for yourself. Make one activity book, refer wherever you want. Go to the chat GPT or make something. Last time we had a student who made a worksheet on the activity book. She actually made a book, total activity book on based on Tawheed, okay, Tawheed, and who is Allah, and everything with the graphics it was shown. It was excellently superb done, okay. And you can sell those on the Etsy or whatever platforms you can, inshallah ta'ala. There are so many platforms that offer the selling of this worksheets or the activity books, dear sisters and brothers. Even the Canva templates can be sold. We will deal with that later, okay. We'll show you in the next upcoming 2 to 3 sessions. I'll show you how you can just sell your templates, how you can just sell each and every business flyer that you're making. You can just sell that, okay. So inshallah, I'll show you even that in tomorrow's session or upcoming sessions. Dear sisters and brothers, be prepared to gain most out of this course, because this is not an ordinary skill that you're learning. You're going to learn something very major, right? Because this is the trend nowadays, because now nothing on your computer screens or on your smartphone screens, nothing is available without graphic designing, right? For example, go to the Instagram, you will find all of the reels and everything which is graphically made, which is video edited or the photo edited, right? Yes, we cannot make it without these applications, right? So once it's graphically designed, designing application, the designing tool is the Canva, because Canva is both available on the PC as well as smart devices. If you refer to the Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, or something like that, dear sisters and brothers, those are not available on the smart devices, right? You just have to sit back on the laptops, or it is not also available on the iPads. It is not available on the this one, the tablets. So you just have to sit back on the laptops and work on that. So laptops or PCs. So this application Canva is user friendly. It is throughout. So this is best to graphically designed. Fine. Nowadays, dear sisters and brothers, okay, this is also in trend nowadays. I'll tell you what is it. It is nothing but converting the templates from the PSD. I mean, the Photoshop generated files. The business owners are actually looking to convert the Photoshop generated files into the Canva. Why? Why do they want the Photoshop generated files into Canva? So that their employees can generate the this very easily. Generate the what we say, generate the flyers or generate the work for their companies very easily. So actually, you will get so many clients on the freelancing sites like Fiverr and so many other freelancing sites will ask you to just convert PSD file to Canva. Just convert the Photoshop generated file to Canva, or just generate Adobe Premiere Pro file to the Canva, okay? Because that is also in trend nowadays. So, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to just grab most out of this, inshallah. You will learn how to do it all, inshallah. So, yesterday's presentations were excellent. You all had shared excellently all of the slides that were shared by the students. Barakallahu fiki, you all have started to design like a pro, alhamdulillah. You just have to give a more what we say, more time onto the skill and more energy. You just have to apply most out of it, inshallah. You just have to make most out of it, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, heading on to today's class, we are going to discuss how to develop the business cards. First and foremost, the thing that we are going to say for any business, dear sisters and brothers, is a business card, okay? Why is a business card essential? Can you all tell me? For example, any company, any entrepreneur, or any outlet you go, they have their own business card. What do you have? What do they have in that? What do they have on that? They have their contact details, right? Okay. When they want you to get back to, they need something, right? Something that represents where you should just get back to them, right? So they actually give you. Probably you might be having so many business cards lying at your table at your home, right? Because you might have got it from the outlets, from the supermarkets, or something like the some famous peoples, like some lawyers actually have their own done. Some of the professionals, for example, lawyers, lawmakers, or some of the judges, and also some of the what we say, even this ones, what the software engineers, and even the doctors have their own business cards. They give it so that you can refer to them back when with the contact details, and also the email information will be given, and also the location would be given. If any time you need their services, you can just get back to them, okay? Even the software engineers who offer their services to the clients, like projects if they make, even they have it in the form of the business cards. So you might be asked to create the business cards for your clients, okay? This is also a work that your the clients might offer you. This is two way. For example, if you're going to make it for your own business, then this is head on to it. Or if you're going to make it for your clients, then also you can just head on to it, fine. Even if you're an educator, also you can just create your own business cards. Fine. So one thing that we are going to refer today is business cards, and then we are going to learn how to make the letterheads. Letterheads are important for the companies, right? Because all of the official letters they actually type it in on the letterheads, right? Whatever the even if it is with the even if with the leave letter or whatever, even if it be the offer letter, everything they type it on the letterhead, wherein they have their top as a company name and bottom they'll have all of the all of the contact informations and as such, right? So letterheads are also there. Menus and brochures. Menus are seen in the hotel, in the restaurants, right? And brochures are seen for everything that needs to know about that you need to know about. For example, for the schools, you have the brochures. For the even the items, the electrical items that you get, they actually have their own brochures with that, how to use this and more. So I'll just show you how to make these brochures. Okay, even if you get the clients, you don't have to fear. I'll show you how to make this three grids and how to make your own brochures and also how to make the menus and how to just get this two grids out of it. Okay, inshallah, that will be discussed as well. And inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, today would be a not so big session because we just want to reduce this up so that you can cover the previous sessions, and also if you have any doubts you can pose it up here inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so let's hop begin. Be prepared with the two devices, one to do everything on this on the on your canvas screen, and another for the listening to the class inshallah ta'ala. So come on, let's head on. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So here we have something. So business cards, dear sisters and brothers, let me tell you about the business cards. Business cards are of two types. One is a portrait card, one is the landscape card. Okay. Usually we prefer making the so we can just we prefer making the horizontal ones. Okay. Okay, so this is the portrait format and this is the landscape format. Whichever you want, you can start with the business cards. Today's would be the simple designs. Let's see, you don't have the extra homework. You will be having the same designs that you have to put into, and inshallah that would be the homework as well. You just have to send the same thing that you do in the class as a homework, inshallah. So you just have to click on the create design and you just can write business cards, right? Business cards. Business, or you just can write business there. You will have so many this one. Okay, there are so many cards in different formats. You have rounded cards also, round at the edge. You can take whatever whichever you like. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, take in whichever you like. For me, let me just prefer using the business card, that is landscape. Fine. Okay, basically we'll be just making the business cards today inshallah, so that you don't have to worry about any of the other stuff. Okay. So now, yes, sisters and brothers, you have so many beautiful business cards here. You can just grab up whichever business cards you want because this is made once in a lifetime, right? Once in a lifetime for the business you make and give, and they actually have it in their company wherever they want. They actually make the hundreds of copies and keep thousands of copies and keep, and they actually circulate the same things, right? So this is totally up to you. Making of the business cards is totally up to you. How well you make use of the things that are here, right? So the very first thing that you want for a business card is a good wallpaper, right? For example, if you want to take this templates also, how to use this template, you probably all know. Every business cards has two sides, right? One is the front side, one is the back side. So every business card must have two pages, front side as well as back side. You should make two pages, right? Two pages. There is also a feature called print with Canva. If you want, you can just give the printing service with this Canva. Canva will deliver this business card to your doorstep. Okay, there is also a way you can print out this business cards, or you can, because Canva will charge you so much, so we do not prefer using the print with Canva. So what we can do is we can just refer to a local the what we say the press or the one who generates who prints the cards or something like that. You can just go to them and get this printing done if you have got a client. Okay, and you can just take the commissions from the clients, or even from the printing press. Okay, that's totally up to you how you want to make things as, because once you start doing this graphic designing, dear sisters and brothers, you will get various type of clients. Okay, you just have to now just develop this very professionally. Each and everything you have to start making. Do not set back. You just have to start this, bismillah. You don't have to worry that how can I just do this more beautifully, more betterly. You will be able to do that once you just start practicing this. Fine, you will be able to do that inshallah ta'ala. So come on, whenever you get the clients, you will have to face each and everything, and you will face it, inshallah. You don't have to worry. Face it boldly. Okay, come on. The very first thing we can, now I'll show you one with the what we say, one with the template. Let me just grab one template. How do you change the templates? You just have to click on those templates. You will get the two patterns. Okay, one is a front copy, one is a back copy. So we just apply both pages, so you will automatically get two pages. So this is the first page, this is the second page. Okay, why is this Canva showing me the rulers? Because I have added it on the file. Once you go to the file and or go to the settings and show the rulers, if you want to remove that, this rulers will be removed. Okay, usually why do we make use of this rulers and guides? I already told you, dear sisters and brothers, in very second class of ours, why this rulers and print bleed and all is used. Again, I'm going to show you. See here, we have to go to the file settings. In the settings here, there is something called as margins. Okay, margins is nothing but it will show you at what centimeters you are doing, or at what this you are doing. Okay, this will give you a quite margin. Okay, we should do everything inside this. Okay, you should do everything inside this margin, because even if there is some glitch here, even during the printing, sometimes what happens, the edges might be curved or something like that. Edges might be lost out. Even then your content should not lose. So they give you a margin inside this. Do everything. Okay, work on everything. So let me just move back to the files again and show you. Go to the settings. We have something called as print bleed. Okay, print bleed is a small thing added at the edge of this. See here, you should do everything, every design inside this. Okay, every design inside this print bleed. So if you add this print bleed, Canva will give you something more than the this one. Okay, this must be your frame. All of the design should be inside this. This is a print bleed. This won't appear on your print. Okay, something that is, so I prefer not adding the print bleed. So you should just do everything inside the print bleed. So just remove the print bleed and see, you won't have that actually. So move to the file settings, remove this print bleed. Fine. So print bleed is telling you the thing that are outside this. Okay, outside this, and that won't be included. For example, this much, this things are outside this, and that won't be included. So print bleed, you can activate that as well, and even if you want. So during the prints, it can be helpful. Okay, show rulers and guides. Guides are not required. Rulers are required. Guides I'll explain for the next ones. Okay. So now every business cards which must have two faces, one face, or the one, this is actually in the frontal face. Okay, and this you will have the from the front side, you just have to have the logo as well as the company name. Okay, on the back side you can just mention the who is it taking care of this one, for this company, who is taking care, administrator assistant they have written, and their phone number, this one. What have they added here? They just have added, made the combinations of two things. Okay, this is the element that they have made. Okay, even you can find it in the elements only, and then this is just the photo that is being added inside the frame. That's all. The frame is round frame, they just have added the photo, and that's all. There's nothing more excellent to this. One important thing is that background should be best, and also the bordering or some elements you just have to take to make it more excellent. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll delete it. What I prefer doing is doing it from the scratch. Let's just have our own way of doing. If you want, you can just what you can do, you can just manipulate this itself. But for now, let's start with our own generation of our own business cards. Okay, first thing that we need is a background. So we'll just type background and see if we have beautiful backgrounds, or what you prefer. If you want red backgrounds, if you want black backgrounds, if you want blue backgrounds, whatever. See here, I just got a red background. So this looks good for me, classy for me. So I'll click on the three dot button, right, set images background. So this is what I usually do. We usually do, right? So we'll just set images background. So now what you have to do, you just have to have duplicate of it, right? So front and back. Now for now, let me not just duplicate this. Let me just leave it as this. We'll do it later, fine. Now if you want, I can add so many things to it, right? I can add something like this on one side, or for the second page, I can add this and add logos on it, or I can just reduce its transparency. It's all up to me. See here, if I want to do it in this way, and I want to just duplicate it and keep from here to here. Okay, even this I can do, but it looks clumsy. Okay, if you are with the flyers and something, you can do that. But for this one, okay, for this one, dear sisters and brothers, what we say for the business cards, don't make it too clumsy. Okay, so now then what I can just do is, let's see what is in the stake to for us to just start off. Okay, we can just also take the borders if you want. Okay, or we can just search for the borders, for example. Okay, I'll just type borders here. Okay, let me just type borders here. Border, search for it. Okay, we have so many borders. Okay, So here we have so many borders like this. Okay. Can we just see some of the beautiful ones? Or we can just even have something like this. See here, what is this giving you? It's giving you, see here, we can just place it inside this print bleed and we can just put it inside something like this. Yes. Okay, this is not in rectangular pattern. It's in square pattern. So what we can do is we can just type in there. Okay. We can type rectangular borders. Okay. Rectangular borders. You will specifically get rectangular borders. Okay. And if you want some light, because at the edges there is no light, right? You can even put, for example, I'll take this neon, I'll put it outside this. I can just take some, I can just make it a bit lighter at the, just with some brightness at the edges. Okay, this is a blue neon that I had taken. I want to replace this with something like white neon. Okay, you even have the borders like this. Yes, you can even replace with this white neon borders. It's totally up to you how you want to make things. I just wanted to give some light to the edges because it's too, what we say, darkened up. Okay. Okay, see here. What did I just do is I have kept it totally outside, but still I'm giving it a feel of a light from edges, right? See how it was before is nothing but, I'll just, what I'll do is I'll delete it and show. See here, it was before like this, and then after adding, I actually has some of the features like this, like the light, okay? The lightish feature. Okay, so let me just further reduce it a bit. Okay. It's totally up to you how well you want to manage things, okay? It's totally up to you. Okay. So two sides, I have just got this one. Even if I delete it and show you, see here, it was totally dark. Now I just gave it some brightness look. And also you have so many assets like that which gives you the brightened look. Okay, you can just go through that. And also there is something like you can change the colors of that to the red. The white wish thing that we had taken, even you can change the neon borders to the color red. Come on, see here, there is something called as neon border. Check it out. Neon. Okay, neon frame also you can write. I'll just write neon and show you. Neon border. See here, you have so many neon borders, right? You can make use of, for example, if you want to make use of this one. Okay, and there is also color changing aspect, fine. It's just for brightening up. You can use it in different this one. But now I'm just showing you how I can just lighten the screen up. That's all. Okay. Now I can just change its color to white. See here. Or I can change it to red itself. See here. Now it gives a classy look. Okay, I just change it to the same color that is inside here. And then I'm done with this. And then this pink also, I can change this pink color to something like this. Okay, done. So it's all up to you how you want to make things. That's fine. Okay, the next thing we just want for the very first page, we want a logo to be placed. So we'll search if we have any logo here. We'll just see, okay, some of the things that we had exported. Logo should be the good one. Make sure you're writing it excellently. You're taking it excellently. This feels good for me. So now journaling. But I think doesn't goes well with this because, okay, it goes well. We also have this one here, right? So now journaling. What we say, we also have the text written here, so we don't have to add anything else to this. Okay, so this is just okay, this is just the first page. We are done with the first page. Or else if you want to remove the stuff, for example, you want to remove the Sana journaling from here and you want to add, okay, we can just crop this up here and we can add our own text if that text was not that upscaled up. Okay, there is also something called as image upscaler. This text, this PNG that we had grabbed is not in what we say best format. For example, it is not in high quality, I think. Yes, it is not exported in high quality. So for that, if you want, we can just go to the apps and just search for the upscalers. Okay, you have image upscaler, you have so many applications that will help you to upscale the images, okay, to increase the quality of the images. For example, just click on this image upscaler. Okay, open it up. This is AI generated. Okay, so this element that you're having, the image is not that see here, even if you can just see here the image is not that in high quality. So how to upscale that? There is something called as image upscaler in apps. Go to the apps and there is something called as image upscaler. Even if you put any of the images, dear sisters and brothers, for example, even if you're working for the clients and your client give you a very bad quality of image, then you just have to upscale it like this. From 2x till 8x, you can mention it and upscale the image. Okay, it will just take 1 minute or just few seconds, 30 seconds or something like that, and upscale your image and give. It will apply the most beautiful effects to it, and I mean it will give you, see here how it was previously, how it is now. Okay, you just have to replace this up. I'm showing you on the screen itself. See here how it will become now. The thing that, see here, it is actually having the most beautiful upscaling. This one, it has upscaled so beautifully. If you want, I can just show you undo and redo. See here, I'll undo this and see how the image was and how the image is. I'll redo it and see how the image is. So this is upscaling, fine. So let me just go back. So this way you can just upscale the PNGs or the logos that they had given to you, your client has given to you. Okay. For example, the things that you do not want from here, you want to replace it up with your own text, you can just change it and write it into your own. So come on, then we'll just move head on to the next page. Like I just thought of adding more effects. Like if you want, you can add what we say, you can add shadows to this. You can add shadows to this. How to add the shadows? Or even you have so many things, dear sisters and brothers. Go to the edit image. Okay, today we are referring to everything on the edit image, fine. So we don't want anything from here. Okay, we can have shadows. Okay, in the shadows, see here, there is something called as glow, there is something called as drop. Now we can just feel like it is a 3D kind of, right? Okay, see here, isn't it looking good? There is a drop shadow here. Okay, there is also, you can also give the outline is not perfect, you can give the drop shadow if you want. There's a curved shadow also, there's a page lift also, there's an angled version also. Come on, give it a try, see how beautifully you can generate. You can make your own logos into a very beautiful copy, and this is here with you, fine. So now what I'll do, I'll just duplicate this page. Done. I'll just duplicate this page. So front page is done. We don't have to add anything else. So if for Sana journaling, this is enough. If you want to mention more about it, for example, I don't have any idea about this. So what I'll do, I'll add my own text here. So for some other things, if you're working for any organization, for example, if you are an educator, if you are working for any organizations, let me just write any text here. Add a text box. Web box. What should I write? For example, okay, any examples? EduZone. Let me write it for the educational site itself. Let it be EDU-SITE. Okay, let it be EDU-SITE itself. So I'll just write EDU-SITE here. Okay, for this EDU-SITE, let it be in the bold caps because this would be for yourself or your this one, what we say, or you're working for your clients, right? So keep it bold, keep it. Okay, let me just write it in this font, and then we have to add another font to add the tagline, add a text box, symbol of excellence, excellence. Okay, you can further change it in whatever way you want, or if you want to give it a bit smaller look, you can give it. Okay, skiff would be better, I guess. Yes. You can give whatever looks you want to give it for that, and place it in a way that you want, fine. And also, dear sisters and brothers, make sure you're doing it in a very best way. For example, you have to write this everything in the bolds, or what we say, make it more capitalized. ED. Okay, let me just place this here and here. Okay, I think this is not getting exactly in the midst, and this is fine for now. Symbol of excellence. Okay, if you want to change the fonts, come on, change it whichever you want. For example, how to change this? You just have to go to the elements or the designs, and you just have to go to the styles and change this font combinations to whatever you like, right? But now I think this is sufficient for me. So I'll just delete this up. Second page, I'll duplicate the second page. Duplicate the first page again. Okay. So for the second page, now we are just going to the second page. What does the second page have on the back page, front page? This was our front page. What to do on the back page? On the back page, we just have to write about whom we are going to refer to, right? So we can just write this, take this somewhere here, take everything. Or what we'll do, we'll just group it up. Okay, we'll just group it up. How to group this? Click on the three dot button and select multiple. Group this up and keep it here on the right side, left side, whichever you want. You can place it on whatever side you want. For example, I'm writing it on the left side, taking on the left side, fine. Taking on the right side. So you can just place it in your own ways. Do it in your own ways. Come on the left side. If it is on left side, then right side you have to write the matter. You have to write the content, right? Or you can further reduce it up if you want, right? So how to group this? Hope you all have understood it. Select multiple, group it up, and done. Okay. Now it's on the right side. Now what do we want? You have to write so many steps like whom you're, what we say, who is who about whom you're making this card about, right? For whom you're making this card about. Let me just write it for myself. Okay. Come on, make it for yourself. Let me see if you can just add your own qualifications on that, and you can just head on to making a beautiful business card for yourself. One such, inshallah, make it for yourself and see. It looks great, inshallah. So we can just change this text to whatever we had taken here itself. Let the text be aligned perfectly. Okay, don't take hundreds of fonts. Don't take hundreds of fonts. Once you take one font for the one text, take another similar font for the next text. Okay. Inshallah. Let's see. Inshallah, just duplicated it and changed this one. And you can write your own steps. Let me just write graphic designer, and you can just add slashes there, or you can just add bars there, right? Okay, in this way, bar, and then you can add whatever qualifications you have. You can add. You can add your degrees. You can add your even if you are you can add your profession also. Inshallah. Come on, you can just make use of each and every thing that are available and just put it all here. Fine. This is totally yours. You can just add your own um own symbols here. Fine. Okay. Next thing, you just have to add the contact information. How to add the contact information? You have to get the suitable things to add it here on, right? So make sure everything is on single line. Okay, if it is something like this, keep it center. Keep it at the center. Something centered to this. Or if you want to put it at the edge, you can put it like this. We can start it exactly from here, and also you can lower its size. It's totally up to you. Graphic. It's totally up to you how well you want to keep the things as. Okay. Now what do you have to add? You have to add cell phone number. You have to add email ID. If there is any, what we say, if there is any website, you can add website names. And if there is something like location, also you can add locations. How to add that, dear sisters and brothers? You know how well we can add that, right? So we'll just go ahead with the elements. Go with the elements. We'll type phone. We'll just type phone, and we will get the phone icon. I'll just grab the very first one. Okay, so what goes well with this red screen is white screen, right? So for this one, for this black icon, I should change it to white, correct? So let me change it to white. Now I'll duplicate. No, I cannot duplicate this because we want different one, right? Now we want it for email ID. Usually if the service is provided for home service or something like that, then you have to have the address also, correct? Location also. If the, for example, if it is something like laundry service, business card or something like that, then you must have the location also and over there, right? So usually when there is an on-site or online on-site things, then you should have location. If there is an online things, then you don't have. You just have to have the browser icons or the website, something like that. So I'll take something good for the website. Okay, this one. Why black color? You can change to white color. Place it and make sure, okay, make sure you're aligning it perfectly. See here, you don't have to give it a size like this one will be this big, second one will be this small. No, dear sisters and brothers, align it perfectly with each other. How to align this? See here, once you just align it like this, you will get the lines. You will get the line that says where should you stop. Now for example, see here, I'll do this, I'll keep it here. Fine, I'll keep it here. Now I have just got one alignment, so I kept it here. I have to reduce it such that it should be aligned with the second one. See here, I've reduced it such that, see here, now I just stopped it because it's showing me it's perfectly matching the next two one. So I've stopped it. Now I just have to move it away so that there is a proper distance between all of it. So let me just move it till here. See, now it told you it is a proper distance between two. Okay. Now this one. Again, how to align it perfectly? See here on the left side. See here on the right side. You have it perfectly done. Okay, done. So make sure you are using these icons in perfect proportions. Don't make one thing very big, one thing very small. Fine. So even okay, just remember these aspects, inshallah. So the next thing that you can add is a phone number is done, email ID is done, browser, website is done. Location, if you want location, you can add location also. If you want to add social IDs, dear sisters and brothers, you can just add social icons also. Sorry, location. Okay, so this one. Okay, I think I just took some video there. Let me delete this up. Okay, I just took some video. 1, 2, 3. Undo. Let me just undo it. Okay. So why am I taking everything black? I mean everything in brown, because one thing I taken in brown, let me match that with the screens, right? So you just don't have to take something very bad, when you very, what we say, do not take it in a way that it doesn't matches the content that you're taking. See here, how did I do this? How did I match it perfectly? I just placed it on the left side perfectly. Left alignment I gave perfectly. See, it showed me 0.1 on this side, this side, this side, perfectly done. Even if it is this big, how to change it? You just have to reduce it. Okay, now it is perfect. Done. And this way you just have to give. Now you just have to write a text, whatever in whichever way you want, you can write the text. Or if you want to copy this itself, you can duplicate this and keep here. And you can change it, for example, the phone number, let me just give it. So it is 912. Okay, you can write your own phone numbers. Okay. So what should I do? We should have an increased font, right? So we'll just, okay, now everything, whatever you write after this should be in the same font size, okay? Make sure you're not writing the font size in very bad manner. For example, for this, you give one font size, for second text, you give another font size. No, give all of the things the same font size, same, what we say, same uh, alignment, fine? So now I think this is fine to go with. Okay, this is perfectly at the middle. We'll just click on the duplicate button, place it perfectly at the middle and also perfectly aligned. We'll just duplicate this, we'll duplicate this. Now it has actually got down perfectly. Okay, we're done. We can just add whatever stuff we want. I just added the same phone numbers. Okay, I think I just did some glitch here. I'll just undo it. Okay. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this is actually completely done. Okay. Now, if I want to add, I can add more informations also. What more can be added on a business card is we just can change this perfectly. For example, for this one, I can change this to, for this, the text that are here, I can edit it. How to edit? Just go to the effects and see, you can just lift it up. See here, you can lift it up. You can give shadows to it. Okay. The text that are here, Mishal, these things that are heading text, you can give shadows to it. You can give shadows to it. And for the text, like these things, you can just change it accordingly, whatever you want, right? Then you can also add something in this. For example, this is totally about editing or video editing or photo editing business card. So what I'll do, I'll just type here editing. Okay, editing, and I'll just click on OK. See, let me see something that I can add it on this screen so that it looks good. So what I'll do, I'll just move ahead and see what can I add on the screen so that it looks good. Editing. So you can just see what stuff you can add. Probably like a reel, something like that we can add. Yes, we can add something like that. Okay, if you're a computer based, you can add something. If you're even to a health practitioner or something like that, you can add even such stuff. Okay, this reel looks good for me. I can just add it here somewhere behind, or I can just do something like this and keep it out. Okay, so I'm just reducing it this one. Okay, do not worry. I'm reducing its what we say transparency. I'm making it just what we say, just like a watermark behind. Okay, now what I can do is I can just put it somewhat downwards. Just a moment. What I can do is I can click on this, select multiple, this one, this one. Didn't I group this? I just have to group it up. Remember, there is something called as grouping. When you group it up, you can just reduce it further by yourself. Okay, you can place it here itself if you want. Make sure, but it is, and make sure it is inside. Okay, I think I'm not liking it, so I'll just delete. I'll take this one. This is okay because it won't be so clumsy to watch. Okay, this is here. I'll just place it somewhere here like this. Okay, should I change it to white? Let me change it to white. Okay, now I have to reduce its transparency. How to make it a watermark? I'll just reduce this transparency. It's looking good. It's looking good. There's something added to the screen. It's looking like there's something onto this, and it's looking fine. Okay. Now what I'll do? Okay, not what further we can add. Okay, there is something called as QR code. You can also add QR codes to this, dear sisters and brothers. If you want to add WhatsApp QR code, okay, you can also add the WhatsApp account number here or something like, okay, whatever. You can add office number here also. You can add so many things to this, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, now what else can you do? You can just add a QR code. How to add the QR codes, dear sisters and brothers? Go to the apps and just write QR. Okay, come on, write QR and search for it. You will have the beautiful QR codes, flow code, QR code. Okay, there's also something called as QR code. Okay, even QR, I can write the first one, the fourth one, the QR code. You can just select that. You can write whatever URL. For example, what URL can you refer to? WhatsApp. wa.me. Usually, how to get into the WhatsApp inbox is this QR code. This what we say. This URL you have to write wa.me slash. You just have to write the country code along with your phone number 9194 8, okay, whatever, 91738294 865. Okay, this is the phone number they just added. How to add that? Hope you all have understood. wa.me slash 91738294 865, your phone number 91 and then your phone number. How to generate the code? Click on generate the code. Now wherever whoever scans this QR code, this will take you to the WhatsApp. Okay, you can just mention, put it here, put it around here also, whatever, wherever you want, wherever you find it excellent to keep, you can keep it there. Fine. If you want to, even if you want to reduce it, or you can add something like WhatsApp me here and something like that, you can add it here wherever you want. Fine. Hope you all are finding this interesting, right? So some of the aspects, some of the minute aspects that you all have to know is these many things. So we have generated it very beautifully, dear sisters and brothers, right? Okay, probably it might be looking clumsy because of this margin, but it is actually excellent, fine. Let me show you by exporting this. How to export this? Share it up. You don't have to have three pages. You just have to have two pages. Delete page, share it. How to share? Downloading it. How to download it? In any format, jpg format. Quality should be high. Remember, you can just increase the quality. Your pro version of your software is giving you in any qualities. You can take it in any 8 pixel ratio, highest quality you can take, and you can even print this with highest quality. Fine. And also you have excellent this one, but it takes time if you increase the quality. So what I'll do, I'll just reduce the quality and just download it. Within a second it will download, because if it is a lower quality, it downloads faster. Okay, but now just for the showing sake, for this presenting, I'm just downloading it in the lower quality. But if you are sending it for someone, please make sure you are having the content in higher quality. We just downloaded the beautiful business cards, right? Probably it's done. See here, it's done. So what we'll do, dear sisters and brothers, is, okay, for example, you are going to send it for the client. Your client has told you what is the final copy, send it to me. Okay, so what you should do, you should go to the anything. Let me just go to the Instagram post. Okay, you do not send the business card as such. Make it some beautiful look. Okay, for me, how I used to have prefer doing is, I'll just take some satin one. What I'll do, I put some satin background. Okay, you can just do this. This looks excellent, more classy. I'll take this one. Anything you can take, set images background. Okay, now I'll just add some mockups. Okay, I'll just add some mockups. I can go to the mockup itself directly. Mockups you can go. Hope you all know how to go to the mockups, right? Go to the app, search for the mockups. Okay, someone wanted barcodes again. Okay, just a moment, I'll just show you again. You just have to go to the apps. Okay, I'll show it here itself. Go to the apps and barcode. I just check your chat box now. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Okay, barcode. You just have to select and search for the barcode. There are so many barcodes. Okay, the third one is actually excellent, right? It looks excellent, so you can just click on the barcode there, QR code, and then you just, sorry, barcode. It's the QR code, not the barcode. Right? Barcodes would be generated in the with the barcode readers or something like that. They have the specific barcode assigned in the supermarkets or on the on hypermarkets. Fine. QR code you just can generate here. QR code you can just write whatever you want. wa.me slash the name 91 you have to write 91 you have to write for the country code, and then you just have to write the phone number and then just generate the code, and the code will be ready. That's all. Okay, hope you have understood how to generate the barcode. Fine. So this was just to show just to clear out a doubt. Fine. So now let's just move to the markups. How to move to the markups? Just click on the apps and search for mockups, or you can just find the mockups over there itself on your bar, which you have already searched previously. Mockup. Click on the markups, and markups is here. Come on. Now see all. See the things that you can put here. Come on, let's see what markups can I put here and there on this screen. I can even grab something from there also. What I'll do is I'll take the simple markups that are here. Fine. See all. A simple business card markups itself you can get here. You can even type in business cards there and get the markups done. Fine. Tablets and TVs or the graphics. Just a moment. Or even the prints. Okay. You can go to the prints also and you can add your business cards there. It's totally up to you how you want to manage the things. Okay, for example, I'll add the page and show you how we can add it for the business card. For example, if you're taking this one, okay, and you want to send it for your client, so you can just put your business cards on this and send on the client, send for your clients. How to put your business cards on this? First, you have to just replace the background with this, okay, and then how to add the business card? You just have downloaded it, right? Go to the gallery, something that you have downloaded, add it to the page, and you can just place it inside this. And it looks very excellent and very classy. You can add whatever. For example, this is just a single frame that we had taken, right? So if we want to add more such, right? More such. We want two frames in hand so that we can make this one. So I prefer doing it myself. So this is a satin background that I had taken. So what I'll do, I'll just go write frames here. That to rectangle frame I want, or business card frame also there. We'll just take rectangle frame, fine. So we'll just see all. You can have something like this also, something rounded like this also, whichever frames you want, you can grab. One I'll take like this, another I'll take like this, and I'll put it somewhere here, or I can just put it like this also, totally up to me, or I can put it like this, one above another. Even for presenting your own flyers, dear sisters and brothers, you can do it like this. All the flyers that you have made till now, you can also present it in this format. I'll just add from the gallery to the page. These two are added up. Now I'll just put this first design in the first frame. Okay, first one in the first frame, second one in the second frame, like this. Okay, done. See how beautifully we did it, right? Okay, now we can just send it to the clients that these are the business cards that we have made. It is like a printout that have generated. And also we can add some other steps like new one, new arrival, new item, something like that. See here, we can add so many things. For example, this one I'll add here and there. This is newly made. And if I want to add the tag here, also I can add. Or I can just I'll just duplicate this. I'll show you how you do it in various frames, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. For example, I don't like this. I'll just delete this frame, delete this frame. So you have very beautiful rectangular frames also. Rectangle frame. So here something that goes well with your screen. You can just see which goes. Even with the golden this here, they have something with the golden border. Okay, this rectangle frame has a golden border in it. So we'll just duplicate the same thing and keep it somewhere here. And what we'll do, we'll just go to the gallery, take this two pages, add it over, add one here, and another one here. Okay, done. See how beautifully we generated it, right? So this is how you can add your own stuff inside the things that you want. For example, you want to change this background. This background is not looking good. Go and search for the excellent background. If you want abstract backgrounds. Come on, give it a try. This is all your application in hand. You can give it abstract background if you want. You can give it. Usually satin is good because it feels like you are keeping it on your satin what we say on any satin screen and taking the pictures out of it, right? It's just a mock-up, but it will look excellent. So to make it more lively, I took the satin background. See here, right? It is like you are placing these cards on the satin. This, even if you want a golden one, you can take it. This is for the clients. If you want to send it, then this is the things that you all can do. Isn't it looking classy? Yes, it is. You can just change it. For example, if you like pinkish color, replace it with the pink color. If you do not like this color, again, you have so many options, dear sisters and brothers. Do not worry. Okay, replace the background. This new is not looking good. So we'll change it to white. And if, okay, something like this. It's totally up to you how well you want to make things as. Okay, see ya. Okay, alhamdulillah, we are done. right? We have done with the business cards. We have generated very beautiful business cards. If you don't like this alignment, change it like this. Okay, change it like this and keep. It's totally up to you, right? It's totally up to you. It's your creativity, your design in hand. It's all what you put on the screen matters here, right? We are done with this business cards. Okay, we are actually done with most of the concepts. Alhamdulillah. Now I'll just go through something called as letterhead. How to create a letterhead? Letterhead is nothing but a A4 size letter sized papers, right? On the papers, they actually have it in every company. That is actually a must in every company. Every big company has their own letterheads. Everything, take it from the tech related companies or something, they have their own letterheads. They have their own format in which you have to print your own leave letters, your this one resignation letters, whatever, offer letters, experience letters. They'll print something there. To they have their own letterheads. Even that you might get the what we say questions to make the letterheads also from the clients. So you can just write letterheads. It will be the A4 size sheet, probably, most probably A4 size sheet. Or you can just write letterhead, if it is a A4 size sheet. Or you can just see whatever is here and grab it up. Okay. I just took one letterhead, and there are so many examples for letterhead through which you can create, because it's created very once in a time. So you just can grab one such and you can just create a letterhead. And one important thing is, sisters and brothers, you don't have to add the content to it. Okay, don't add the content. You should create it for the clients. You just have to create it with the what we say with the heading. I mean, with the company name, and then at the edge you have to write this one. Now, dear sisters and brothers, I'll show you how to export the previous projects. Everything from the business card should be written here. Actually, everything from the business card should be written here. So you just have to go to the projects. Okay, go to the projects on your left side or the bottom of the page. Go to the projects, and there is this one, the business card that we have just made, the EDU-SITE wala. Whichever you have made, you can just grab that and you can just click on it. Okay, now it has appeared onto your screen. Now you just have to get all of these things on your letterhead. For example, you don't have to put it in red. Okay, you don't have to put it in red. For example, I'll just take this. Okay, this doesn't look good with this white letterhead. So what I should do is I should change it now. I should change it entirely, right? So what I'll do is I'll just grab this up. Okay, I have to change these things. Okay, I have to change all of this to black. So I'll ungroup this up. I'll delete this logo. So select all. I'll change all of these colors to black. Black, change all. And then again, black, change all. Fine. So we are done. We have changed it. So I'll delete something that is behind. How to take this? This is from the projects that I have taken. Fine. So I'll just delete it up. Detach image from background and delete it up. Okay, background I'll change to white. Usually your letterhead must have what we say, the white backgrounds, right? On the white letter, you should write something like this one. So I'll just keep something here. You just have to have their own logos there, right? Usually, probably you have seen it in so many places. Like the above, they will have the company name and this one, and then at the bottom they'll have the address, everything mentioned. You just have to copy it and arrange it all in one line. Arrange it all in one line. Phone number, email ID. It should take some small space, that's all. The browser, the location should also be there. And also, if there is some head or that company head that is writing this for, you're writing it for, you can write it. Or if it is not there, you can just delete it up. Okay, you just have to mention this one, then this one. That's all. Okay, and I'll show you some of the designs that are here. Okay, these are the actual letters that I have made. These are not the letterheads. Okay, these are the letters. For example, okay, this is a letterhead. Okay, this should not be included. This is the letters that you can write from this. This should be done later. Okay, these are the letterhead for any company. For example, this is a company named as this one. They have to add everything on this side. They have added everything on the bottom and the company name on the top. Okay, this is their letterhead. Now they actually supply this as a what we say, the copy that everyone can use. Everyone should use whenever they are writing any letters for an office person or something like that. So you and I, being the graphic designer, we have to just create this much and give it for your client. For example, you just have to create this copy and give it for your clients. What they do is they create the multiple copies, the hard copies, the soft copies, and share it with their customers, the clients, or their employees also. It will be a standard format. Next, they have whatever they have to write. For example, type the messages and send it to their owners, send it to anyone. or in the meetings or something like that, they have to write it inside this, right? It's their work, it's not your work, right? The letter, writing the letters, anything, it's their work. So letterhead is this much, right? If you are getting any clients to create a letterhead, it is nothing but you just have to create it with their company name at the top. In the edge, you just have to write every detail with a business card. That's all, right? Hope you all have understood how to create a letterhead of your own, inshallah. Then, well, what we are discussing, I have told you how we'll just see how to create the menus. Menus is once in a lifetime for any business, okay? So the things that are here are excellent. The templates, because you have hundreds of templates, thousands of templates that you can refer back to. All of it are pro level content, okay? Pro level content, whatever you like. For example, for the menus, if you have any restaurant asking you to create the menu one, you just have to take their own items, ask them what items they are generating. Just take that, take some snaps from the Google, or generate it with the AI. You have the AI, free AI also. Generate it and put it inside the menus. How to make the menus? One front page, one back page, or how much ever the pages they tell you, you have to make that many pages of the menus. And everything is like this itself. You don't have to add anything to the extra to this. You just have to add the prices, the same prices what they want to add, and what you have to change here. That's all. Okay. So this is how you can just make the menus. It's better you refer with the templates itself for the menus, because even if you want, you can prepare it as such, because it's actually an easy task. Probably it is once in an if you get 1,000 projects, you might get one project asking for a menu, because you have so many less number of restaurants, because once they create it, right? Once in a lifetime they create that their menus and keep, and then they change their prices accordingly. Fine. So then, yes, sisters and brothers, we'll just head on to something called as the last part, brochures. What is a brochure? It is nothing but representing more about the business, right? It gives you more idea of the business, more idea about whatever stuff. For example, if you're into the healthcare service, if you're into whatever, how to make your own brochures. For example, if you just click on anything here that is here, how do they make it in? Yes, sisters and brothers, 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages. They put it in single page, right? They make 4 partitions or 5 partitions in single pages, right? Hope you all know how is the brochures folded up. Have you all seen the brochures? Yes, it's a very thin paper and something different paper, right? A glossy paper we call it, okay? And the glossy paper they make it, and also they fold it thrice. Hope you all know that, right? So how to make that, dear sisters and brothers, remember, for this page, how many, this they have given 3 lines, right? One line here, one folding here, one folding here, one here, right? So how to make this 3 foldings, I'm just showing you. You can even refer back to this one itself. For example, if you get any clients asking to make the brochures, you can refer back to the templates itself and make your own brochures, because templates are beautiful. You just can change the content, whatever is here, and make it beautifully yours. That's all. So now for this brochure that is here, how to change it, how to just add, I'm just telling you how to add the grids for it, okay? So just go to the settings and go to the guides, okay? Add guides, okay? In the guides, you'll be asked how many columns you want to make your brochure into. 3 columns, okay? 3 columns, then click on add guides. Now see here, it will show you how much you have to fold. Where is the line on which you can fold? So in between this two you can fold. This is 1 column, okay? And this two, between this two you can fold. This is 1 column. So now you have to write here one text here, one text here, one text here. So in one page you should write all of this 3 content. That's all. So this is how you actually make use of make the brochures, fine. So guides are essential to make the brochures. So this is very important. Go to the settings, add guides. Okay, how much guides? For example, if you want to make it for the 4 partition for a page, so go to the custom design, and how many columns you need? 4 columns. Okay, and just click on add guides. See here, now you have 4 columns. You just have to fill 4 columns with 4 pages. That's all. And that way you can prepare your own brochures. Okay, you have so many types of brochures. Just go and see how many you have. You can just take their own take their what we say the examples, and even if you want to refer back, even if you want to make it on your own, you can make it, right? This is very simple and easy. You just can do it with your own way, in your own ways. For example, for this one, how did they just do? They added 1 line. So for the guides, this is a 3 guides, so you have to add 3 guides, and then you have to add 1, 2, 3 lines, and then for the 3 lines, for one you have to change this color. See here, they have added one color here, and then one photo here, and another color here. So one welcome to our school. You might be asked to create the brochures related to the school, and just see the elements how they have used school logo, school name, and about the school, and their contact information and the programs. Usually brochures are produced when the admissions have begun in the school or something like that. So usually they get in touch with the location and all in the one side, and in the frontal and the back they say that the admissions and what programs are there on their school, right? So this is all about it, dear sisters and brothers. So Alhamdulillah, today we have studied how to create our own business cards, right? We have studied how to make our own business cards, how to make our own letterheads, okay? And also we have studied how to make menus from the templates, because menus is once in a lifetime for a restaurant or somewhere. So you are not getting so many clients based on this. You can just refer back to the templates and take it, because all of the pro templates are here for the menus, and you can even easily copy it, because templates that are pro are actually paid templates, okay? Paid templates. So you don't have to worry even for a second thought that I cannot use this. You can just use it because it's given for free for you. Okay, menus you can use, business letterheads, menus you have done, and then we have learned how to make brochures. Okay, once you go back to the Canva that you did not have the non-pro version of the Canva, dear sisters and brothers, you will understand how many pro templates that you can easily use now, right? So, Alhamdulillah, you all being given a beautiful platform, dear sisters and brothers. You just can create wonderfully. Come on, make use of this opportunity and start creating the stuffs, inshallah ta'ala, for yourself, for the sake of Allah, and also, inshallah ta'ala, let's all strive to get most out of this, inshallah. So, Jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers. Inshallah, today you will be given time to just create whatever is left out from the homeworks and whatever is left out from the previous classes, and inshallah, I want you all to sit back and practice all of